Hello everybody and welcome back to another video on the Military and Surplus channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at my mock ShMP kit. Before we start the video I say mock because this isn't technically an ShMP kit because the facepiece doesn't have the what looks like WMN in Cyrillic stamped on the side. But if I am wrong, please call me out on that one in the comments. And this is a complete kit, not just facepiece filter. It has everything in it. So now that I've stopped waffling, let's get to video. So the ShMP kit was an industrial kit used by obviously factory workers and similar jobs like that required use of a respirator. These kits are fairly modern by Soviet standards. They are 90s and 80s onwards I believe, and come in either configuration of the SHM41M, the SCHM41M, or the SHM62U. Either facepiece can be in either configuration. I believe the facepiece can only be in black, and to be a proper ShMP, it has to have a stamp on the side that says, what looks like WMN in Cyrillic. So let's get to the kit. As you can see, it's your very standard, what's it called? Sorry about this, my phone's just playing up. Very standard sort of SHM41 bag with the leather strap here to undo and canvas sort of material. Very, very durable. So I'll just bring this closer to the camera and pan the camera down to like here. As you can see, it is leather here. It's not some fake leather and is actually quite resistant, which I like. And to open it, what you do is you push that through there, through this buckle. You undo that. It's very hard to do with one hand. You do that there and pull out like that. Then, as you can see, these bags are the ShMP ones because these are later produced than the standard SHM41 bags. As you can see in 1990 there, some other stamps on here, GOST, all your standard stuff, your GOST specification and that. So, as you can see in the bag, you have mine's set in the SHM62 configuration. We have the SHM62, the BKF filter, and the special hose that is for the ShMP only. And in here, I don't know if you can see it, there's a pocket. Get the lighting right, there's a pocket there and that has anti-fogging inserts, and we have an Ipp8 just taken from my GP5M kit. So first of all, let's get the facepiece out. Set this over here, sorry about that, a bit loud. As you can see, it's your standard SHM62U, but in the more modern thing, as it is Tambov, I believe that is 1990, third quarter of 1990, so like September time, around that, and it is just your bog standard GP5, if you want to call it that. Mine is in 3U, and the U designation means thinner rubber, so if you didn't know that, you do now. And this is a little bit too big for me, unfortunately. But everything about this mask is pretty much the same as a normal SHM62. Try and get it here. Double valves on all that. It's just your bog standard thing really, but more modern. So we'll put that to the side. Then we'll get to the bit that really makes this the SHMP kit. The BKF filter. Try and get the right in, there we are. Now, these filters, I have heard, have the highest percentage of asbestos in any filter that's Soviet. So, I would refrain from using these if you are worried about that sort of stuff, but I'm personally not, so I've used this and it does work, I can give you that. I haven't opened this filter yet, but as you can see there's some dents in that, so let's see if it gives a hiss. That's a shame, it didn't give a hiss. But how this filter differed from an EO65 GP4 filter is, this is just one large, very, very large GP5 filter, sorry. As normal coffee can filters have the bit cut out down there, you're breathing air from the bottom, and it gets filtered through the sides into it. But this is just, take the plug out for you. I believe particulate at the bottom, particulate at the top, then activate carbon in between. As you can see, BKF in Cyrillic. And under there is just the normal particulate layer of the filter. And it's in your standard, where's the writing? Here it is. Like OD green sort of colour, quite shiny. It looks really nice, I think. And it is smaller than your normal coffee can filter, as normal coffee can ones are about to here, I'd say. And this one's obviously not big, quite small for a coffee can filter. And this filter does actually weigh a fair amount, to be honest. I believe it weighs about... Try and get this plug back in. I believe it weighs about 700 grams, somewhere around there. It's quite heavy for a filter, I'll just leave that there. And that's the BKF there. That's 1990 produced. Not sure what the 16 means or the XI. But there you are, BKF in Cyrillic again. Standard 40mm GOST threaded. Then we'll get to the hose. This is a different hose from all the other industrial masks and such, because as you can see, these are very shiny here, and they have black tape on there, which signifies this is an ShMP one, and also the rubber is a lot harder and harder and less flexible. Because these are made of a stronger and thicker rubber. But it's basically, apart from that, your standard Soviet hose, 40mm GOST either side. Mine's missing the bit on the inside of here, unfortunately, but oh well. And it looks like there is still remnants of glue in there, so that's interesting. But yeah, this is just a modern hose for the kit. When I refer to modern, I will mean it as in the sense of, obviously, post-Soviet, communist or stuff like that. This technically isn't post-Soviet, as this is, as it says on there, 90 produced, and obviously the fall of Soviet Union was 1991. So, if I say post-Soviet, you get what I mean. It's very, very, very late on in the USSR. And we'll get to the anti-fogging inserts. Oh, basically, before this starts, there is wooden slats in the bottom of here that keep the bag rigid and stable. And there isn't a hole in the bottom to breathe through, so there is quite a lot of breathing resistance on this thing. I'll just move the hose out of the way. And here, oh yeah, the anti-fogging insert, sorry. Here are the anti-fogging inserts in a pocket. Just your standard anti-fogging inserts. I haven't undone these. They've still got the tape on them. Perfectly fine. Just chuck that down there. And last but not least, we have the Ipp8 Decontamination Kit. Just to note that if you don't know what these are, a decontamination kit is used for, well, decontaminating stuff, and usually features a very strong chemical in them. Sorry about that. This one is 1977 produced, so this most likely wouldn't have gone with one of these kits. It would have been a much newer one, or an IPP51M. But I believe they're military only, so I don't think that would have been in this kit. And the pocket is big enough for an Ipp8, so... just be very careful if you do get these full. They are known to cause cancer, because, well, the liquid inside is bright orange, and it looks like forbidden iron brew, to be honest. But basically all it is, it's liquids, you put it on a bandage, and rub it on your skin, weapon systems, whatever you want to decontaminate. And it just comes in this nice little packaging. Mine's been cut open to get the carcinogens out of it, because I don't really fancy getting leukemia. And it's basically just Cyrillic on there. If you could translate that for me, I'm not too sure what it means, but if you could do that, that would be very nice, and I would appreciate that. So leave that in the comments if you find that out. But that's basically it for my ShMP kit. One thing I did forget to mention at the start, I got this off of a very, very, very good friend called Gas Mask Collector, I think, on Instagram. I'll link his account in the description below. But he also has a sales page where he's selling other stuff, and he has a very good Instagram account, so definitely go check that out if you like this sort of content. So if you did like it, give a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give a thumbs down. I'll see you on the next video, and cheerio.